So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue 32, steal, check, steal.
On the ground, Juba Hubbard gets it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. 50, green. Hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
It's a gain of 12 there, and that gives them the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready. 6. Mega. 45. White. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. Keeps it moving. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out. So they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. They're set up at the 35 now. Going now on 1st down. Ward. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here we go.
Ward in the pistol. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. Touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway. I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
From the 33 on 2nd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So that brings them to 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Completed over the middle. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
Throwing again. Love. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will take this in. Touchdown. these guys get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap down to Ward. Short pass brought in. Recovered by the defense. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
Watch out now. 52. Zoom black. 50 green. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Blue, go. Blaster, 6. Blue striker. White, white. 6.
Love on 3rd and short. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Here we go. Smash, red. Catch you. Trouble, 38. Hut.
They're going to go. It's Love. He connects downfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Hut, hut.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Headed out right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Oh, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Ready up.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Set.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And the gain's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will add to their score.
Kid, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
First down throw here for Ward. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And they'll have first down.
Results in a first down.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Ward. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he takes this to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and very short.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal.
Gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Count the 60, count the 60.
1 quarter down in this all AFC South contest. 17-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Ready up.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Ward now. Near the goal line. He has the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Red, cycle. 6, mega. Drill, green. Hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's go now. Red, yellow, black shot. Steal, check.
gets up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Let's go.
Love now, off the play action. Complete out to the right side. He's off to the races. And that is a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And his guys take a 3-possession lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here. 1st and 10 here. Ward. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That one's nabbed by Allen. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. That one complete to St. Brown. Takes out a 1-stop. It's a race down the right side. And he's in. Touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than it's designed, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Up, Smith, red. Come on, set. Ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
On the double.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Watch out now. 50 period. Shoot. Yellow. Set, hunt.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's third down.
6 yards to go.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Black ultra. Grill green. Beetle red. Yellow. Set.
They'll throw on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
He breaks the tackle. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. Ball at the 33 for first down. They stick with McCaffrey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Ready, 19 light, 19, go.
2nd and 10 now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Got his man. It's on him. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Set, ready.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
37.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Play action, Love. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 31-yard play, and that'll give him a 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And a big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end, just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
95.
There's Love to throw. The back's got it. Touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys make it a 10-point ball game. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 7. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
Gay's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Love with it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on
Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
Come on, set, right, right. Ready?
Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go now. 76.
Ward in the pistol. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Pulled in by Allen on the sideline. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. He's still able to get that first down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Rolling left, buying some time. Now he takes it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Now looking to throw with Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throw here for Ward. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and long for him here. That's cut at the 4. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Here we go. Set. 6, cut it.
So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, blue. Yellow, white. Ready.
Thrown on first down, Love. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Red cycle.
Back to the air. Love. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
50 green. Black ultra. Drill green. Field black. Check.
Love from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that side.
Blue striker.
Trying again, following the sack. He puts some juice on it deep. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. So we'll get some extra help with that return. And after the interception, we're going to be down inside the 40.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life.
And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Vacates quickly left side. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
1st and 10 here. Ward. And a man over the middle. It's St. Brown. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Ready, go!
McCaffrey does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cowboy 80!
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Okay, this isn't even about bending and not breaking. This is about breaking the will of your opponent. Getting in the red zone, stuffing the run, sacking the quarterback, totally changing the energy and the momentum of this drive.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys make them pay for turning it over. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
That's cool. Go. Black, 95. Set.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Tomlinson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Red. Cycle. Needle blue. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
And they're going to love that, partner, as Love slides down after picking up the 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Up the middle, Hubbard. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
60 red. 60 red. Black ultra. Light blue.
2nd and 13. Caught by the open man. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And they're going to have a 1st down.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cover and make the catch.
And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Blaster, set, green jack. Come on, set. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Black, 95. Red, yellow.
Throwing his love on third. Has it at the 7. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Set post. Yellow, 43, drill green. White, what? Fly blue. Black shot. Set.
He'll throw it. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's out of time, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Well, a field goal would break this tie, Brock, but the offense is staying out there. It's 4th and goal.
Let's go. Hut.
Back to throw it. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. That defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
But how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
One splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
41. Visitors 34.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by 7.
Ready up.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And they fumble and drag him down, but not until after a very nice return.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Set. 60 reps. 60, 10 cycles. Shot, 17.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Set, ready. Bitches, ready.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but it is so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, where the blind was a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Prince, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright.
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
Alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah.
It's time.
It's time. Black is time.
Premiere album still gonna happen.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain?